Hello everyone, welcome and thanks for joining me on today's video. I am super excited today to share with you the luxury brand of gel polish. This is the GellyFit gel polishes and I am so excited. I have been wanting to try these for so long. I have had my eye on them. Today I have the new fall winter collection and we are going to take a look at these colors and I'm going to give you my first impressions on this luxury brand of gel polish. So the collection I have to share with you is their 2021 fall winter collection and it's called Cozy On. So, you know, the weather is changing, it's getting a little cooler, we got our sweaters on, transitioning into that fall and winter season. And from the looks of it, these colors are going to be perfect staple fall and winter colors. So I'm so excited to share with you the Cozy On collection. And I wanted to touch on a couple kind of things about GellyFit in case you've never heard of them before, or maybe you know a little bit about them. The entire collection comes with 9 colors and it is priced at $213.75. You can also purchase them individually or the entire collection individually. They are $25 each, which is a little bit of a higher price point. If you purchase the entire collection, you end up with a savings about $12 or so, and they are 10 mils. So a lot of most of my gel polishes back there are about 15 mils. I think that's kind of near the standard. So a little bit smaller and a little bit of a higher price point, but these are supposed to be like luxury gel polishes, have high quality ingredients, and this is more of like a luxury brand. So I am very excited to try them, kind of see how they compare to some of my other gel polishes. We're gonna look at the colors, and then I'm also gonna do a little bit of nail art with them because from what I've seen, I think that you can use them, of course, as your regular gel polish, but you can also use them for nail art, which is cool. So then it gives you a little bit more versatility. Most of the time when I do nail art, I use gel paints. I don't use gel polish just because it can be a little runny sometimes. So I'm excited to see how these work. That would open up a lot of possibilities if you're able to do art with these as well. So I have a couple notes down here just to mention. Again, this is a luxury gel polish brand from South Korea, and they have high cosmetic grade ingredients, non-toxic, pure gel, hypoallergenic, vegan, and 7-free. And what pure gel means is there are some gel polish brands that actually have a regular nail polish and gel polish mixed together. They're like, they call them like a hybrid gel polish. These don't have any regular nail polish in them. They are straight up pure gel, which is what I prefer when looking for a gel polish. That I feel like would be like a totally different video. If you wanted a little bit more explanation on that, let me know in the comments and I can add that to my list to film. So it says they will not shrink or fade and they soak off easily. I personally, most of the time, have some sort of like a hard gel or a builder gel underneath of my gel polish colors. I personally don't soak off gel polish very often. I usually just file it off, but if you are somebody who soaks off gel polish, it says it soaks off easily, so that's a good thing to note. The polishes come in 3 viscosities, and this collection is level 2. It's supposed to be the mid or medium viscosity, so somewhere in the middle, not super runny and not super thick. When you order the collection, you also get this really cute display card. It says Cozy On it, and it has a little pumpkin and some leaves. It's like perfect for the fall season. And on the back, you can actually stick your tips on here and display it on your desk, which is really cute. So you could like display it if you are working on clients or whatever, and your clients could see the colors on this really cute like themed card. So that's kind of like a nice little extra touch. Just right off the bat, I love this packaging. First of all, I love when they make the entire bottle the shade that the gel polish is, because it's super easy to find whether you are displaying it on a shelf like I have back here, or you are displaying it in a drawer. You will know exactly what color it is. So if you're looking for a color, it's gonna be super easy to find because the whole bottle is the entire color. Just from my first impression, when I look inside, the color on the inside is literally the exact same color as the bottle, which is awesome because sometimes when they print like little swatches on bottles, they may not exactly match the color that's on the inside, but from what I've seen so far, the color that's on the inside is an exact match as the color of the bottle. Super amazing. Also, you have this really cute gold bow on the front, and it says GellyFit Professional, which is also in a nice gold writing. And this bow and everything, it just feels like very high quality. It doesn't feel cheap or like plasticky or anything at all. So right off the bat, the packaging to me is very impressive, and it just looks very sleek and elegant. Then they also have the number of the color on the bottom. I don't believe they have names. I think they just have numbers. They start with an FW, which stands for fall winter. So enough talking, let's jump down to my desk and we are gonna swatch these colors and see how they perform, and I'm so excited to share this collection with you, so let's get going. I did want to mention I also have a coupon code for them. If you wanted to try the GellyFit colors out, you can use the code Katie10 and that will save you 10% on the GellyFit USA website. So I'll have that linked down in the description box below. So let's go and get started. I want to try these colors on my nails and see how they look. I absolutely love like the theme that we have going on here. It's a very fall theme, like, and you have this like gorgeous pumpkin-y orange, like a mustardy yellow, just some great all around fall colors. Okay, so I'm just gonna start with the first one in the collection, which is number FW227. So I have gel on my nails right now. I have hard gel, and that's the base that I am applying it over top of. And wow, I can already tell that's got some amazing coverage. It's a really pretty, I almost want to say like a burnt red. Definitely a good fall red. Here's the first coat of number 227. I can see like a little bit of sheerness, but not bad at all. Like it looks very, very nice. Okay, here is the first shade, 227. And yes, I would say it's a dark burnt red. Super pretty, a great red for fall. And let me know if you guys, which style of like swatching of new colors that you like to see. I want to know, do you prefer like if I paint it on my actual nails, that way you see like a human hand, or do you care if it's these fake fingers with different skin tones? What do you guys prefer, and how do you like to see like swatches of new colors? I decided to switch and just paint them this way. That way I can show you guys the colors in different skin tones. So let me know your preference down below in the comments, because that would be really helpful. The next shade is 228. And it's gonna be your pretty like pumpkin spice color. I don't know if I've ever actually seen a color orange like this. I don't think I have an orange that's exactly like this. I don't want to like say this in a bad way, because it's not a bad thing, but it's like almost a little baby poop pumpkin-y. But you know, some colors like that end up being like your most popular. Definitely your pumpkin color if this is what you are looking for fall. And again, these are the level 2 consistency, and I do really like them. It just feels kind of like your natural consistency or viscosity of like painting a full coverage nail. Okay, here is number 228. It's gonna be again your like pumpkin spice color. If I was going to paint a pumpkin, I would probably reach for a color like this. If you don't have like a pumpkin-y orange color like this, I would say make sure to pick it up soon, because it is something that you're gonna need for fall, for those like rusty fall designs. Next we have 229, which looks like it's gonna be a nice mustardy yellow. Oh, you know, it does match this bottle, but I don't know if I would call it mustard. I'm gonna have to swatch this one. It's almost has like a touch of green in it. What would you call that? Like a chartreuse green? I 100% don't have any colors in my collection of like yellows or greens that look like this. Like This is definitely unique. It just has that, like, it is yellow, but it just has that hint of green in it. And there's one coat of that. Just to give you guys kind of like a little shade reference here, this is what I would describe as like a mustard yellow, and you can tell that it's definitely got more like a green tinge to it. Okay, here's number 229 after 2 coats. Instead of a mustard yellow, I would almost describe it as like an avocado yellow. Let me know if you guys would ever wear a color like this. And I think that there's definitely some designs that you can do with it. You just, sometimes all it takes is you have to see it first, and then you're like, oh, you could totally, like, that's an awesome color, you know? Next we have number 230. And this looks like a really pretty light gray blue. I just love how these colors match the bottles like so perfectly. Like, you know, ooh, this color is so pretty. This is a really nice color. I can tell, I see a little bit of separation. I might need to shake these up a little bit. It's just like the tiniest bit. This color is gorgeous. It's almost like a dusty blue, but I see like the tiniest hint of a green in there, like almost like a dusty sea foam blue, and it has great coverage for just the one coat. This again is a number 230, and I think it's stunning. This is a really nice one for fall as well as spring. I find like sea foam colors to be popular in the springtime as well. Next we have number 231, which looks like it's going to be a warm gray, beige type of a color. I am really enjoying the consistency and the pigmentation of these, because I personally don't like it when I have to do 3-4 coats to get good coverage. So I love seeing gel polishes that have awesome coverage like this. Yeah, that's a really nice warm gray beige grayish tone. All right, here's number 231. This could definitely be a staple in your collection if you need some sort of like beige type of gray color. I think everybody should have at least a couple shades of gray and a couple shades of like beige. You can get use out of these types of colors all year long. Next we have number 232, which looks like a really nice kind of taupey purple color. I don't know why I opened it thinking it's going to look any different, because it looks always exactly the same as the bottle, which is pretty awesome. Dusty rose purpley shade. Kind of taupey mauve. I'm trying to think of all the words that I could use to describe colors. Sometimes it's kind of hard. Has a little bit of pink in there. Purple. That's a really nice color. I think this will go good on like a lot of skin tones and a lot of seasons. I think this could be like a staple color. Here's number 232 with 2 coats. I really like this color a lot. I think you can use it for a lot of different designs and a lot of different seasons. This is just going to be like an all-around color to have. I think this is going to be actually really popular with my clients. This is really pretty. Next is number 233, which is a nice dark plum, chocolatey plum, I would describe it. So we'll see how this looks going on as one coat. Ooh, that is pretty sexy. That is a sexy color. It's like a gorgeous plum, little bit of brown in there, purple. This is so pretty. I don't know if I have one like this either. I feel like all these colors are so unique. Ooh, I really like this one a lot. Okay, here's 2 coats of number 233. Again, this is gonna be like one of my favorites so far out of this collection. I know I said that about the last one, but this one's stunning. Black Forest Cherry deliciousness. All-time favorite probably from this collection so far. Next we have number 234, which is a really nice blue. Kind of like a denim blue maybe. Blue is actually, I have found, really popular this fall, maybe a little bit of last fall, when I see see like some fall color schemes, there's always like a shade of blue in it. So I'm glad that there's a blue like this in the collection, because I think blue with like that burnt orange is just a really nice kind of color palette for fall that's really popular, kind of trending right now. Okay, here's number 234, 2 coats, really nice fall dusty like denim blue. This is a really great blue that's not too dark, so it's kind of like a great medium shade of blue for fall. And lastly, we have number 235, which is a really nice dark green, very dark, like foresty green. So far I think this is a nice like well-rounded fall collection that kind of has a little bit of everything that you would need for fall colors. If you're starting to just now build your collection, this could be like a really nice collection to get. You kind of get a little bit of everything with this collection. Lastly, number 235. Now this is a really pretty dark green. It's not quite as dark as it's showing up on camera. It's a little bit lighter than that, but it's still a great kind of forest dark green. So I decided I wanted to also do a design using these colors just so I can see how they work for nail art. So I'm going to do my entire nail with this one, number 231. So I'm going to do this as my base for my plaid nail. I'm going to take a palette here and I'm going to drop some colors on there that I'm going to use. So I think I'm going to use number 232, and then I'm going to use a number 233, and I am thinking of also using number 228. I'm gonna do half the nail with this one actually. I'm just gonna paint this one kind of like 1/3 of the nail going down. Okay, now I'm gonna take my striping brush and I'm going to go into this darker color, and we're gonna see how I can make some lines going on for a nice plaid. I'm just making sure and flash curing if I need to these lines before I go on to the next ones. Okay, so far the lines go on really nicely, especially for it being a gel polish. It's definitely runnier than a gel paint, but the lines seem to stay where I put them, and I have been flash curing them. One of the things I find when I'm doing art with gel polish is that it will kind of not hold its shape because it's a little bit more liquidy than a gel paint, but these are pretty much like staying really nice and like really nice lines. So I'm gonna add a little bit more. Okay, here's the plaid design done, and I decided to do matte to see kind of what the colors looked like matte, and I think they worked pretty nicely for doing nail art and some stripes. I can't wait to play around with these a little bit more and just kind of get a little bit better feel for them and how they work and for doing art and all that kind of stuff. So here's the entire collection again. I think it's an amazing, well-rounded collection for fall, like I had said. I think that if you are missing some fall colors in your collection, this could be a great collection as a whole to get because it will fill in a lot of gaps. I think it just brings staple fall colors into one collection. I do really like the consistency of them. They're not too runny and they're not super thick either. And I like that you can kind of have a little bit of more of versatility with it, how you can do art with it. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts if you've tried GellyFit already, or if not, if it's something that's on your list that you want to try, or what your thoughts are. Okay, so that's the entire GellyFit Cozy On collection, and I noticed when I was painting them on the swatch, there was no shrinking, no wrinkling, no, any of that stuff. So that's something, can be very frustrating if you have a gel polish that's shrinking and wrinkling and doing all these weird things. So I didn't notice any of that when painting it and curing it. I did really like the viscosity. It was like a really nice medium viscosity, not too runny, not too thick. They definitely felt very luxurious, and I mean, I absolutely adore the packaging. I think the packaging is beautiful, and just the gold detailing is gorgeous. So 10 out of 10 on the packaging, and I can't wait to try these more on my clients and kind of get a really good feel for them. So if you have tried GellyFit before, let me know what your guys' thoughts are, or if you haven't and you want to try it, let me know. Everyone that I know who has tried GellyFit love them, so I am so excited to add the GellyFit gel polishes into my collection and start using them on my clients and myself. I love it. Let me know if there's any like tutorials or things that you want to see more information. Definitely let me know in the comments, and I'll try my best to answer your questions. And don't forget, if you want to purchase these, you can go to jellyfitusa.com, and you can also use my code Katie10 for 10% off of your order. So thank you so much for joining me on today's video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.